Hi, PerspectaWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, March 9th. Just a spectacular day setting up for the Mid-Atlantic region as we begin the new work week. High temperatures this afternoon from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City should get close, if not above, the 70-degree mark, well above normal for this time of the year. High pressure will produce a southwesterly flow of air in the lower levels of the atmosphere, and that'll just funnel in some warmer air from the southwest to the northeast throughout the afternoon, and it looks like it stays mild on Tuesday. However, a cold frontal system will approach. That could cause some showers on Tuesday, maybe even a couple of thunderstorms, and it turns moderately cooler behind it for Wednesday and Thursday. We'll really have to wait until late Friday night time frame for any kind of a strong cold front. Indeed, it looks like a stronger cold front comes through at the end of the work week, and it turns colder over the weekend. And we'll have to watch for some moisture, a couple of disturbances to watch for, and maybe in the Sunday, Monday time frame. Here's the latest surface map, and high pressure situated along the Mid-Atlantic coastline here, kind of like the Bermuda High position that we're quite familiar with for the summertime. That promotes really a long fetch of southwesterly winds on the backside of the high. Winds flow clockwise around highs, and that pushes milder air, in this case, across the Ohio Valley and into the eastern part of the U.S. A chilly start to the day, but by afternoon, temperatures will soar to near 70 degrees, maybe into the 70s in the D.C. metro region. Now, here's that next cool frontal system. Not a strong front, but it'll bring some shower activity into the Mid-Atlantic region on Tuesday. Maybe even a couple of thunderstorms. The air behind it, not all that chilly, probably back up in the 50s for Wednesday and Thursday in much of the Mid-Atlantic region. Well, let's take a walk through last night's 6Z run of the operational GFS. We're looking at 850 millibar temperature anomalies as we start the day here on Monday. And just look at this, a wide area of well above normal conditions in the lower part of the atmosphere for this time of the year. We'll move forward here and see that we really don't get colder than normal until perhaps the upcoming weekend. Again, the next strong cold front looks like it arrives Friday night time frame. There is a frontal system that we'll have to deal with on Tuesday with some shower activity, but the air behind that is not all that chilly. Let's move forward here. Warmer than normal. Today may very well turn out to be the nicest day of the week. Again, it stays mild on Tuesday, and this is the late Tuesday forecast map at 850 in terms of temperature anomalies, still above normal, but there'll be clouds and occasional showers on Tuesday. Let's keep moving forward. Here we are at midweek. Air behind that frontal system, not chilly at all, and still in fact above normal now. It'll be perhaps 15 degrees cooler on Wednesday compared to this afternoon, but still relatively mild for this time of the year. Then we keep moving forward here. Notice this colder air starting to build up. That's colder than normal air at 850 millibars by Thursday night. And here's a strong cold front right in this region right here, separating that colder air to the north and the warm air still residing into the Thursday, Friday time frame in the eastern U.S. But that cold front passes through probably late Friday afternoon, Friday night across the eastern states, and then we turn colder over the upcoming weekend. And again, we'll have to watch for some possibilities of moisture, maybe Sunday, Monday time frame. Look at this, very cold air still exists at the end of this week, going into the weekend. At this particular time across the southwestern part of Canada. The bottom line is there's still some cold air masses around. Even though we'll hit 70 degrees today in the Mid-Atlantic region, it is not the end of the cold air outbreaks for the eastern U.S. Well, let's walk through the surface forecast maps from the 6E GFS model run. Again, high pressure in control, kind of in that familiar Bermuda High type position here, pumping warmer air from the south central states all the way into the northeastern part of the nation. Dry throughout the east today. Let's move forward. Now here's that next cold frontal system, not a very particularly strong front. Nonetheless, it can cause some showers, a bit of a breeze on Tuesday. In fact, it'll get downright windy on Tuesday into Tuesday night. Could even be a couple of thunderstorms associated with the frontal system. It moves on through by midweek. Not much cold air at all behind it. Then we move forward here. A couple of weak disturbances for the latter part of the week, but the real strong cold front right in here. This is the Friday morning forecast map. This is a pretty strong cold front. It's got some teeth to it. It's got some cold air behind it, and that comes through probably with some showers late Friday. Then we turn colder over the upcoming weekend, and by the latter part of the weekend, here we are now into Sunday, there'll be one disturbance coming across the Tennessee Valley. We'll have to see if that holds together there. Will be cold air around, and more importantly, watch this area here. We'll be watching that area here, southeastern Canada, later in the weekend. A strong high pressure may build across the southeastern part of Canada, at least for a while. That will lock in some cold air into the northeast U.S. So we'll keep an eye on this for the latter part of the week and going into the early part of next week, as again we'll have some cold air and may be supported by strong cold high pressure up across southeastern Canada. But for now, a spectacular start to the week in the Mid-Atlantic region. Highs at or above 70 degrees in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City corridor. Some showers tomorrow, maybe even a thunderstorm, but only moderately cool air follows that frontal system for Wednesday and Thursday. Strong cold front arrives late Friday or Friday night. That's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.